Coming to you live from Phailacres, a planned Phailmunity, it's the Phailhaüs.
So it's this long-standing thing that I'm afraid of bears because I have a totally legitimate fear of being mauled alive by one of the most powerful predators on the planet. But I've had a bear-related breakthrough. Now I walk among them. We're so cool that they even made me a bear birthday present.
See? They love me now. They're giving me cake.
The benefit is, now I can walk amongst the woods, free from the fear of having my kneecaps brutally ripped off by a rampaging grizzly. And I got this sweet hat. I think it brings out my eyes.
Somehow when I do it, it seems less cute and more Russian.
Less Russian, more furry.
Well, I shan't be wearing that again, shall I? Okay, funny story. Dateline, Istanbul, not Constantinople for the last time. Steve, I swear. Where 9 women passed the auditions to participate in a Big Brother-style reality show, but when they showed up at the house in question where they were going to be spending the next 2 weeks, were instead held captive for 2 months until military police broke in during a raid.
The women were actually being filmed for sick voyeurs to watch over the internet, which I don't really see as that different from being on Big Brother.
The difference is on Big Brother you actually can get paid and win money, whereas the contract for this show stated that if you left early or had contact with your family, you'd be fined $50,000. That's if they let you leave or had contact with your family, which they didn't. This all sounds very mean-spirited, but it's nothing compared to American reality TV, where what they would do is they would take all the women away, and the women would be in on it, and then the reality crew would film all of the families who think that their wives and daughters have now vanished. And then everyone's sad and crying, and then, oh, it's a surprise, I've just been in this room for 2 months. Hey, now we get $300 a day, because that's the reality TV going rate.
Wait. Did you say $300 a day? For $300 a day, somebody could put me in a closet for 2 months? No problem. For $300 a day, somebody can film me pooping in that closet for 2 months.
And if you also broadcast on the internet, people would. And also in Istanbul, which apparently is Japan this week, a woman who is charged with cutting off her former lover's penis is going to have to wait for her sentencing until they determine whether his reattached penis fully functions or not, whether it's assault or permanently disabling someone.
Apparently surgeons worked for 11 hours to reattach the guy's organ. 11 hours? I mean, I didn't think penises were that complicated. It's just like stitching around the outside, right? Like, no big deal, right, Graham?
Yeah, no big deal. Penises, real simple. Nothing to it. Mine detaches. With magnets. Like that port on the new Apple laptops. In case someone trips over it, it'll just pop right off.
Maybe it took 11 hours because they were installing one of your magnetic release mechanisms.
I'm sure that's what it was. They won't know for 6 months whether or not he's regained full sexual function. Worst 6 months ever. News from the only state that's high in the middle and round on both ends. A cat in Ohio was presumed dead. But was found alive 26 days later.
Yay!
The cat was presumed lost after fire destroyed the building in which her owner lived, but nearly a month later, when fire crews went in to demolish the remains of the building, they found her under the debris. Lost a lot of weight, but still doing just fine. On the internet, attention whores act out and post pictures of themselves. In Madeira Beach, Florida, one gentleman decided to pretend he was drowning over and over again.
On the internet, an attention whore usually throws insults. IRL, apparently, you throw jellyfish. 'Cause that's a thing, right?
The 41-year-old man who was throwing jellyfish at teenagers was arrested for mild intoxication in public and carrying a concealed weapon, which I'd really hoped was one of the jellyfish, but was actually just a pocket knife in his shorts.
No, officer, I got nothing in my pants. What's this? A jellyfish? Nope. For those of you playing at home, is the sound a jellyfish makes that sort of goes around in your pants and is like touching your penis. It's kind of grossed out, and then is the sound it makes when you sort of lift up your leg and it falls out of the leg of your shorts and splats on the beach and goes.
See, it's for situations like that that the detachable penis comes in handy. Oh look, a jellyfish is coming at me. What you gonna do now? Jump. Jump for it. Jump for my dong. Doctors in Australia were recently a little dismayed by the solution put forward by health officials to combat fatigue and tiredness on the job. That solution? Have some coffee, guys.
The doctors were advised to drink at least 6 cups of coffee a day if they were feeling fatigued in the course of their regular duties. In another breaking news story, the Australian government has commissioned me to do a study, and I have suggested that if they're still feeling a little peaked, try some fucking Red Bull. Diet, sugar-free Red Bull. For doctors with diabetes, of course.
I'm Wilfred Brimley, and I'm here to talk to you about diabetes.
Don't you mean diabetes?
Australia, being that close to Japan, could just import some coffee, boss.
This Phailhaüs has been brought to you by Suntory Coffee Boss. It's Coffee Boss-oo.
I can't describe how much I wish we were being sponsored by Coffee Boss. I'd be much more awake right now. And now, the word of the day. Noisome.
So Rhoda and I got tickets to the Yankees game out at the stadium in the Bronx. It was noisome.
The young lass cut a noisome figure across the dance floor. She wore her 12-inch clogs. I don't know why this is weird accent hour, but it is now. Accents. It's what's for dinner.
Are you sure it's not Suntory Coffee Boss that's for dinner?
No. Today's pick of the day comes to us from Dave. A reminder, picks of the day are sent to failmail@loadingreadyrun.com. Dave sent us this one of a sign outside of Best Western in Panama City, Florida. Come in and ask about our packages.
Knock knock. Excuse me, may I ask about your packages?
Why, mine detaches magnetically. Observe.
Oh my!
Now it's time for the day of the day. A lot of you guys like asking me where I get these from. I'm not going to tell you, because if I do, I won't have material. Today, September 10th, is Swap Ideas Day.
Hello! Why, I have an idea. How about a penis that detaches with magnets?
Well, I have an idea. How about you shut the hell up? And so, from Fail Acres, the planned Failmunity, this has been Graham.
And Kathleen.
And the strange feeling I'm being watched.
Saying,
Fail you later. No, my secret identity.
Graham Stark is Bearman, watching out for the rights of fatigued doctors in Australia and everywhere. Bearman. What the fuck are we doing, Graham?
I don't know.